left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him, cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. It seems I've had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. Tell ya, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard, my wits got keen. I'd roam from town to town to hide my shame. But it made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, kill the man, give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew at an old saloon in a street of mud. There at the table, dealing studs, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother'd had. Knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood run cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise I come up with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first. And he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough and a man's gonna make it, he's gonna be tough. No, I wasn't gonna be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong." He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." Got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him my pa and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George or any damn thing but Sue. I hate that name. Door of your life, you swept me out, dear. In the breadline of your dreams, I lost my place. At the table of your love, I got the brush off. At the Indianapolis of your heart, I lost the race. I've been washed down the sink of your conscience. In the theater of your love, I lost my part. Now you say that you got me off your conscience. I've been flushed from the bathroom of your heart. In the garbage disposal of your dreams, I've been ground up dear. On the river of your plans, I'm up the creek. Up the elevator of your future, I've been shafted. On your calendar of events, I am last week. I've been washed down the sink of your conscience. In the theater of your love, I lost my part. Now you say that you got me off your conscience.